Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. Call Alam Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. And also the honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, the elders of Grand Millstone who rule well. And shalom to sincere Akim out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. And I'm back again with a lesson. And this is going into this situation that took place with a airplane that was flying from UK to I want to say to Malaysia or somewhere, which I get an article and see where it was going to. And now I was listening to Elder Pastor Hard video last night, and Tawada for the lesson he did, because he brought out precept that I was like, okay, hey, and this is beautiful, another precept to add into the package, and so before I go ahead, let me read this precept right here. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, it says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." So of lately, man, I'm gonna start with my woman. She had a dream not a long time ago. This was back in I want to say February, March, or April. She had a dream where she seen airplanes, just flying out of the sky and, like going crazy, this is before all these things start happening. She had a dream about it. She told me, and she told me about it, and I was like, oh shit, because we were meant to be flying out, to go over there in Bali. And when she told me the dream, I was like, oh man, I prayed about it, because I'm like, hey, my how about Shem and Shai be with us, because hey, the days we live in it, man, it's I know the days to moving around like that and comfortably, you gotta pray before you really do anything, man. So when she told me that, it stayed in my, it stayed with me within my head. So what happened is, man, when she told me that, I was like, okay, beautiful. It's beautiful that she had that dream, right? And then when this right here took place, just like you, when this right here, so Singapore airline horror, is climate change making turbulence worse? You see what I'm saying? Is it making worse? So when this happened, she came back to me. She's like, oh, did you see that video? I said, yeah, I seen it. I didn't want to tell her about it. I said, yeah, I seen that video. She's like, remember the dream I had about it? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember the dream you had, about the airplanes just flying out of the sky and, losing control. And it's beautiful because now this is happening, and she had a dream about it. That's how about Shem Yashar operating, man, because when you go to the book of Job, let's go to the book of Job, right? What was that, Job 15? No, was that Job 18? No, it's not Job. Let me see. Let me just do this. Vision. Oh yeah, 33. I don't know. This is the book of Job, chapter 33, and verse 14. It says, "For God speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, in slumberings, it's like in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of man, and sealeth their instruction." You see, and this is what happened, man. Okay, she received a vision, and she told me the vision what it was, or the dream what it was, and now the vision she told me is just I'm seeing these things happening, so that, it's all making sense, man. Okay, it's all making sense right now, and that's the reason why I'm doing this lesson. Acts chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, "It shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." And guess what? This is what we're seeing. It's like and on my servants and on my handmaid I pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be darkened in darkness, and the moon blood before the great and the notable day of the Lord come. Okay, and this is what we seeing. People having visions, dreams, of the end of the end of this society, man, and the so-called end of the world. All right. And we know the coming out, telling their dreams. We're able to go into the Bible and read about it and break down these dreams, man. All right. It says, verse 21, "It shall come to pass that whosoever shall call in the name of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshua shall be saved." Eventually, when all these signs are happening, taking places, then people are going to start calling up on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, because they're going to notice that, or they're going to find out that there's prophets here, telling them all, breaking down their dreams, breaking down what's going on, breaking down the prophecies that these people are having visions about, man. Ezekiel 33 and 33. "And when this cometh to pass, Lord will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them." Then these people are going to realize these, starting with the pastors, the elder bishop, the elders, the rest of the brothers in this truth, teaching the right truth, okay? These people are going to find out that these were the prophets, man. And this is what we're seeing happening. All right. So let's go here real quick. Check this out.
Aussies who were passengers on the Singapore Airlines flight hit by extreme turbulence on Tuesday have finally arrived home in Sydney. They revealed the turbulence was so bad they feared the...
I'm telling you, my wife had a dream about that, man. Okay, now this plane, fly out of the sky and fly down, fly out of the sky down, on Earth, and people were killed. Nah, it didn't happen, but it seems like this is where we might be heading to, because climate change crisis might be causing it now, So going back here, Job 33 and 14, "For the Most High speaketh once, twice, yet man perceive not," right? They don't get it yet, yeah? And the AMP says, "For God speaketh once, even twice, yet no one notices, including you, Job," right? It says, "In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and the slumberings upon bed." When we all sleep, we be having visions or dreams. In a dream or vision of the night, one might hear the Most High's voice when deep sleep falls on man while slumbering upon bed. Then he openeth the ears of man and seal the instruction." That's why sometimes we're able to remember these dreams, be able to break them down, or tell the person next to you, I had a dream about this, or I had a dream about that. That's the Heavenly Father who's doing that, man. The angels do, come, when you sleep, work on you to do it, All right, and that's what's happening right now.
Aircraft would break up in mid-air.
Sheer terror and such shock. You think, what?
And these people were terrified, man. What's that precept? King of Terror. Real quick. Is this in the same chapter? Terror. Job chapter 33 verse 7. So Job chapter 18 and verse 18 was Job 18 verse 14. "His confidence shall be rooted out of the tabernacle," talking about Esau, "and it shall bring him into the king of terrors." King of terrors, talking about Yahweh is the king of terrors, man. Okay, let's get this right here. Deuteronomy 7:21, thou shalt not be frightened at them, for Yahweh Shemshah, thy power is among you, a mighty God and terrible. And that's the Heavenly Father, man. All right. Job, it's like Deuteronomy 10:17. For Yahweh Shemshah, your power is the power of gods. There's many gods, but there's only one God, man, or one power, it's like, yeah. And Lord of Lords, a great power, a mighty, and a terrible, which regardeth nor persons nor taketh reward. Now in this aircraft, a man got put to death, by terrorists because he had a heart attack, and the Heavenly Father did that, and he was of old age. There's no respect of person with the Heavenly Father, man. Psalms chapter 66 verse 5. Come and see the works of Yahweh. He is terrible, and he's doing toward the children of man. Okay, the Heavenly Father is terrible, man. And when that anger comes out, there's no turning back, and he does terrible things. Okay.
It's happening, then it was shuddering, the whole plane was shuddering. Great pieces were falling off and dropping on the floor, people getting hit in the head.
One passenger died during the
into, we head into a great death, man. Because when you come here, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5, it says, behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Death is a plague. Okay? Let me see some. 39 verse 29. Fire and hail, famine and death, all these were crave for vengeance. Death is part of him. Okay. Let's go. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 6. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth them unto death and destruction. So we about to see some great death taking places upon the earth, man. And the ones who have sinned against him, you're gonna be delivered unto what? Death and destruction. Because you being thrown down straight from the air, about how many feet, on an airplane where you have no control over, man. That's a destruction, man. Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 18. It's like it, man. Verse 18. For beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Okay, great death, man. The beginning. It's like it, man. And the power, second, and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand there in the fear. Where when all this starts happening, man, the powers that the powers that be are gonna stand in fear. You people too. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when all these evils shall come? Yeah, exactly, man. You ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Accident, 3 Australians are among 20 passengers who remain in intensive care.
You see? And
excuse me. So there is a need for
now, what is the type? Singapore Airline horror? Is climate change making turbulence worse, right? And also, it wasn't just this plane that had turbulence. There was another plane that was flying from I want to say it was flying from India, yeah. And a person left a comment on the IG under this post about this thing, this incident here, saying their plane, went down for 200 meters, and it was, crazy turbulence, man. And I was flying over the Indian Ocean, So what's really going on that we don't know of, man? And that ISIS don't know of. They know what the fuck is going on, ISIS is about to really start terrifying people to where traveling is going to be restricted because the so-called climate change. Okay, and this is in the news. Revealed 300 Boeing planes used by United and American Airlines have potentially a float that could use jets to export mid-air. This was what? 23rd May, today. And this is a futuristic jet that could replace problematic Boeing set to take flight in 2030. Now with Agenda 30, right? You think a regular nigga's gonna be able to fly on this plane? On this plane right here? Hell no, man. This is gonna be for the rich. Okay,
I'm Mark Page, founder of Jet Zero. Our industry is the aviation industry.
This is what they're preparing for, man. This is what they're building this thing for.
It's also one
that shit's
of the fastest growing sources of greenhouse gas emissions.
You see?
We have to do something. We have to change.
You see?
We've come a long
Do you hear it?
way in reducing.
And check this this right here. Climate change. Prince William urges the viewers to be more sustainable.
Fuel consumption over the decades. But that came from engines. The aircraft itself has not done as much. That shape is what has to change. From an engineering standpoint, there's simply too much on this tube and wing airframe that adds weight but doesn't add lift, which means we need to add more material to create that lift. But this added material, in turn, adds more weight and it creates more drag. Wringing more performance out of the tube and wing airplane is asking the wrong question. We need a new solution. What if we rethought everything? What if the entire airplane could create lift? Not only do we have a mid-market airplane that can fly with narrow-body engines, but these engines exist today. We're not just building an airliner, we're building a multi-mission platform. A platform that can the best in class in every market. Airliner, freighter, tanker. And it's going to do so by cutting their fuel burns in half. Sustainability starts with efficiency. What we've achieved with this blended wing aircraft is a 50% reduction in the energy demands of the airplane. When you combine that with modern SAF...
So there you have it, man. That's what ISIS is pushing for. It says Jet Zero Pathfinder airplane will reduce fuel and emissions by 50%. Pathfinder is expected to start carrying passengers as early as 2030. So look forward to more of this bullshit taking places here on Earth. Of where airplane are gonna start what? Breaking down in the middle of the air. Hitting the motherfucking ground, people dying. And they're gonna blame what? Climate change, man. There you have it. So we done, man. You brothers can look more into this right here, man. Hey, shalom.